What is up everyone, Northside here, welcome to my channel. As I promised, I put two new companions from milestone 2 on a test, free one and also the battle pass one. I also parsed them on a controlled test, although they need to be tested in a PvE environment, which will be done. Now we're gonna start with the free one. You can see he's next to me and his name is Neverwinter Knight. He gives actually Neverwinter Knight's discipline. You can see that it decreases your outgoing damage by 7.5% on mythic level. Stats and powers. We got hammer blow, a forceful swing with a heavy weapon dealing a damaging blow. Neverwinter bulwark increases the defense of nearby allies by 2%, and shield charge, a charging attack that does damages the target. Now I will demonstrate this really quick to you. We're going to attack the target and let him do his attacks. You just need to aggro it, and there we go. So if you notice, he is a little bit slow, but he is doing somewhat decent damage. However, nothing special. Now you can see that he has full combat advantage. This is his main attack. He can go over 200,000. These swings are going, if they crit, around 26,000. We got a deflected main attack here, around 26,000, 13,000 with the full combat advantage, and these are his attacks. So he only had the edge, you will see on the act log, from my stronghold unity weapons, and that's all. That's 2%, and I did use the bell to time myself for 4 bells for each companion. So pretty simple single target companion. As you can see, he's doing somewhat decent damage, and that's all there is to it, and it's free. Now, is he the best? No. Is he decent? Yes, he is. Can you get him for free? Yes, you can. So why not? You can get him. Will you use him? It's up to you. You can see the damage is not that bad unless deflected attack, etc. So this is Neverwinter Knight, as you can see here, and the most I think important part is that he's giving this outgoing damage, and it goes into offense slot, and it increases my outgoing damage by 7.5%. Now we're going to check out his act log really quick. Act log for Neverwinter Knight. I also tested him on a trial dummy, and this is a test from the video you just watched. Now we have 7 minutes and 38, actually 7 minutes sample, a little shorter. However, he did 7.5 million damage. His DPS per second is 18,000, nothing flashy, nothing special. His minimum hit was 10,000 and maximum hit 228,000 on a trial dummy with 174 hits and swings. As you can see here, he had full actual flank, and you can see how much time he critted, etc. So this is, most of this damage is coming from the shield charge, and the hammer blow, as you can see here, contributed 2.8 million, shield charge 4.7 million, and that netted us 7.5 million on a controlled test. However, as I said, it needs to be tested. He needs to be tested on a real boss, and that's a fact. So we're gonna move on the next companion really quick and check his performance, and he's really a funny one. I will show you what I mean, and let's go and check it out. We're back, and this is Corbin the Venerated. If I zoom in a little bit, this is the bearded guy. He looks really cool if you look at his overall fashion and whatnot, but that's really not important. The important thing is what you want to know, how he performs. Now, he himself has a bug. Item level is only 300, as you can see, and it's on live shard also, of course, and he is on mythic level. Neverwinter Knight is 750, so his item level is 300, and this is the one that gives 10% chance on encounter use to increase reacher speed by 11.25% for 10 seconds. I don't see that's going to be too much interesting for some people. However, yeah, it's all up to you guys and girls and players what you're going to use. I'm just showcasing you the control test and their abilities. Now, regarding the Corbin the Venerated, I had difficulty parsing him because I will show you what he does. he has Corbin charge, launch forward and deal damage to enemies in a line. So it's not a cone, it's a line. So if you have a line of enemies, say, coming towards you, and he does a Corbin charge, he will damage all those enemies. He definitely needs to be tested in a real PvE dungeon or with the ads. Now we got Corbin's combo, deal damage to target foe with a well executed 3-hit combo, and I will show you that. Now this is the fireball. Tosses a conjured ball of fire onto the ground that lingers for 4 seconds, dealing damage every second to enemies that stand in it. Now I will show you that that's really low area effect damage. So let's put him to the test. I'm going to attack the dummy, and he is doing extremely fast hits. Look at this. And now he did that charge. So technically I had to go over and just give him more combat advantage. The fire you just saw is his other attack. So it's not even affecting the dummy next to him. It has to be... There we go. He's burning the dummy and leaving the fire damage on the dummy, and keep whacking her. This main attack, not main attack, but this is his main attack technically, that he drops a ball of fire. So if there's a lot of ads standing inside, it's a good thing. However, after a certain time, and you will see this, he is dropping the ball and he's charging. You can see if there was ads in front of me, he would damage them all. Now and then he comes back and attack the dummy. Now which ad he will attack, I'm not sure, but you can see how he's doing. His attacks are extremely fast. It reminds you of a certain companion, if you know what I mean. And this his area of AoE attack, and this swing attack is also will damage more enemies in front of you. As you can see, it's not just a single target. However, I don't have that many enemies currently. I could have gone and tested him on some heroic encounter and gather a bunch of enemies. However, I think it needs to be tested thoroughly to see if it's even worth it. Now this is a paid one with the battle pass, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna let him do his thing, and we're going to check his act log really quick and wrap up the video. Here we go, his act log. You can see that he had a little bit more time. Nevertheless, he did 9.5 million damage, which is around, I don't know, 2 million damage more than the free one. However, Enk DPS or DPS per second is 21,000, a little bit higher. You can see his minimum hit is 14,000 and maximum hit is under 100,000. However, you have to remember that he is considered like a AoE companion, so this could be much higher. This Enk DPS on a control test on a single target, you see how he performed. You can see the maximum hit, minimum hit, median, average, Enk DPS, and damage. With Corbin's combo, you can see a lot of damage has been done, 7.6 million. Fireball did, however, very low, because it's only one dummy. So if there was more enemies, I believe this companion can do more damage. But as I said, I will do a PvE test. I have to do a control test first and then do a PvE test to actually gather valid data so I can share that with you. Corbin's charge, however, did only 780,000 because he had only one dummy that he was going through. If he had, like, I don't know, 5 enemies, you can multiply that hit that he will damage them for 96,000 times 5. So this one could be good. However, his equip power is not so good. So let's wrap up the video and let's go back into the game. So that is it for this video. 2 new companions, of course, as I promised. Control test, PvE test. I really don't have enough time to do everything in one night, and that's a fact. So you be the judge. Tell me in the comment section what you think, and I will do the PvE test, like I said, probably tomorrow or something like that. Northside is out. Shout out to my channel members. Be safe, stay healthy, and that's it. Bye bye, and see you soon.